Hi everybody, this is Laura Campagna, the Wednesday Witch, and I'm here with your tarot forecast for Virgo season. So, I didn't even do a tarot forecast for Leo season because Mercury retrograde really came for all of us. And Virgo season is usually about getting your ship in order and getting your stuff together to prepare for the big transition at the autumn equinox, when we move into the lunar time of the year and there is more night than day in the northern hemisphere. So Virgo is about the systems that you need to have in place to have good order and direction and just for things to operate smoothly in your life. And there has just been an amount of chaos that has been unavoidable for most of us due to the Mercury retrograde, all of the planets and mutable signs making hard aspects to each other. It's been rough. It's kind of been brutal. We're feeling a boost in elevation at the end of August now that Mercury has stationed direct and Venus has just moved into Libra. So this is really nice. And we start the tarot forecast with the Eight of Cups. This is the Rosebud deck, which I really love and recommend. So the Eight of Cups is about moving away from situations that are not emotionally satisfying. If things have felt difficult, sometimes we need to kind of double down and recommit and try harder. And sometimes we need to let go and release and move on. So the Eight of Cups is really about asking ourselves, am I getting my needs met? Not does this look good on paper and should this be working, but like, how does it actually feel to me? Because Saturn is in Pisces, and that's been going on since March 2023. It will be going on until March 2026. So that sense of emotional sensitivity and the felt truth of things mattering more will absolutely continue for another couple of years. Where we are now is the Seven of Cups. We have a sense of, okay, this is what I wanted. Were my hopes, my dreams just fantasy? And one of the things that I love about tarot is that it reminds us that every challenging situation also has an opening, an opportunity, a door, if you will, a liberating factor. So the Seven of Cups is about, do I actually need what I thought I needed to be happy? Some far off, distant, goal that I'm going to achieve in the future? Or could I just be happy right now? Do I actually have the makings for contentment in this moment if I just let it be enough? So the Seven of Cups is about releasing fantasy or illusion, piercing that veil, and really just being with the reality of things. And Virgo is an earth signs, and earth signs are mighty real. We're like, does it stack up? If not, then, I'm not interested in your projections. Our challenge, which is great. I always like it when our challenge, because the challenge in tarot readings could just be something that needs to be integrated into your life. So the challenge is, can I enjoy myself more? It's the Three of Cups. It's about having a good time with friends. August is one of the most challenging months of the year, but what's ahead is also eclipse season. We have Mars moving into Cancer, which is really going to kind of open an emotional wound or a difficult family dynamic. And so we need to enjoy ourselves while we can. Part of what astrology teaches is that the energies are always moving, but we really want to make hay when the sun shines, as the Virgos would recommend. So what we're actually encouraged to do as our challenge is to have fun when and while we can, because hope and joy are really important to counter the kind of difficulty and despair and depression that it's been easy to fall into with so many planets in areas that were activating anxiety over the last month. And yeah, this was an incredibly water focused and intuitive based reading. I wasn't expecting to get so many cards of that nature, but our final outcome card is what's called the Witch in the Rosebud Tarot, also known as the High Priestess. So trusting ourselves, trusting our intuitive sense, listening to our bodies, getting quiet, going internal, and really just considering, okay, what is the information I'm getting right now, and what is that leading me to do, not from a place of like the mind telling me I have to take dynamic action, but just that right sense of knowing, oh, this is the next right thing as it's arising, as it's emerging. I'm led there. The movement of the High Priestess has traditionally, the energy has been traditionally characterized as kind of passive, because it's receptive. The energy is like open and connecting, but really there's so much power and strength in the ocean, as anyone who's been swimming lately knows. And we have the capacity to kind of be moved from a deeper place that isn't so effortful and doesn't require us to strain in our minds and our bodies as much. The bonus card is the Two of Swords. So I love this. With Venus moving into Libra, we're encouraged to really try to find an inner peace, to come to some sort of compromise, resolution. Think about, okay, this is where I can actually, find that stillness within, and go for that. So I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of Virgo season, and, things will get more intense as we approach the equinox. But if we have these daily practices of feeling organized, feeling like we're in our systems are kind of working for us. Mercury retrograde showed us where it wasn't, but now we have a sense of how we can integrate and make it more effective and optimal. And then just kind of taking those, even if it's just one moment of peace in the car to breathe and connect, that will really serve us moving forward. So I hope you all have such a beautiful rest of Virgo season. If you're wondering where all of this is landing in your chart, you can go to my website, lauracampagna.astrology.com, and book a reading. Take care.